Hey guys, have you accidentally delivered your own stuff to the customer? I just did tonight. Anyways, have you ever wondered how to get the stuff back safely without really bugging the customer or possibly getting a 1 star? I'll explain in this video. All right, so the main thing is if you don't remember right away, if you remember right away, I could kind of see going back, but even then, just going back to a customer's house when you just left it makes the customer, feel uncomfortable. Like, why are you coming back? And if they don't look through their items right away, they're not going to realize at all why you're coming back to their house when you just left. And it can be really suspicious, and the customer can be very very defensive, and you never know, they might come out screaming at you. So the main thing that I do, and I've done this, the thing is too, if you leave your items, you shop for a few things yourself, for example, I bought kombucha a couple times, and I've accidentally delivered to the customer. They never say anything. I've only had one customer ever message me back in all the times I've accidentally delivered my own stuff to a customer. And another thing in this video I'm going to cover is how to make sure not to deliver your items to a customer. Especially if you're going to buy alcohol to take home with you at the end of your shift. You want to make sure that you don't accidentally deliver that to the customer, as you never know, an underage person might get your alcohol. And so you got to make sure you're super careful when you buy alcohol for yourself, if you're doing, DoorDash or whatnot, or even have DoorDash, alcohol in your car, in the trunk or the back seat. Okay, what I do in that instance is I never use a bag for my stuff. Anything that I buy, I never use a bag. I put all the customer stuff in bags. Mine is not in bags, to remind me that that's my stuff and to not give it to the customer. It's an easy reminder, an easy thing to do, and that's what I've been doing a good amount, every time I buy anything, is making sure not to put it in a bag. So I get to keep my stuff and they don't get it. But the thing is, what you want to do to make sure that you're safe, the customer feels comfortable, and you are actually, delivering the, you actually get your stuff back without getting a 1 star or making the customer feel uncomfortable or going back to a place. Most of the time. And also another tip that I suggest doing, as I've been doing it lately for these videos, but making sure, or at least accept all videos, is make sure that you go ahead and screenshot each order that you get. It's really easy to go back and realize it, because today I actually left my DoorDash bag with the customer, and that's one of the things that made me feel like doing this video. But I left my DoorDash bag with the customer, and I had already left. I did a few orders afterwards, didn't realize it, because one, I used my pizza bag for one of the orders, and then two, I did just shopping orders for the other orders. So it was 3 or 4 orders after that, and I didn't know if the customer would know that I left my bag there. And I also, just didn't want to go to their property and, knock on their door randomly. I don't know. I guess some people do that kind of thing. Oh, my headlights are on. But it's just not my thing. I don't like to randomly go to people's houses unless they know I'm coming. So what I do is I call support, and then they call the customer and ask for the address and make sure they know I'm coming, make sure it's okay. And then what they also might do is either, they might give you the address, or what they do sometimes is they do a party call. So you can actually talk to the customer and you can explain what happened, and then you can, get their address, make sure it's okay that you come back, and they'll expect you that way. And that's what I do every time, I'm going to get my stuff back, or to go back to a place I've been, to make sure they know I'm coming, is making sure to call support, and then also to be able to remember which order it was. Is, yeah, I screenshot each order, and then I look through the orders, and it makes me or it helps me realize which order I left my bag or I left my stuff with, and then I can, be able to get a hold of the customer in case, there's no way to get a hold of the customer after that. But that's mainly what I wanted to go over for you guys. I hope that helps you out if you've accidentally delivered your own items to a customer. I know I have many times, but I've done over 14,000 deliveries. So I don't know, maybe you have never done it before, but it is a common thing for not me anymore, but it has been in the past. I've probably delivered, I don't even know, at least 10 to 15 items of my own, like 15 different times that I've accidentally delivered my own stuff to a customer. But but I've done, almost 14,000 deliveries now, and I'm still on DoorDash, and I think I'm still 5 stars. I might have lost a star tonight. I hope I'm still 5 stars after tonight. I'm 100% acceptance, 100% completion, and 5 stars. Let me see. Am I still at 5 stars? My service. Oh, there it goes. Yes, I still am. See, 5 stars. I got 0 ratings excluded. So like perfect. And then we are at 100% acceptance, 100% completion, and almost 14,000 deliveries. I keep saying that, but I still have 239 to go until I'm there. We'll get there eventually. Anyways, that should be about it. I don't know. Maybe I should milk the clock just a little bit more to make a couple extra pennies. But how has your dash been out there, guys? How have things been for you? They've been kind of blah for me, but I've been accepting everything the last 14 days. I did accomplish day 14. I got through it, but yeah, I just feel like I get taken advantage sometimes when I accept everything. Other days it does seem to do pretty well, and I have been asked, I don't really want to go on about this. I might go on about this in the other video, the next one, but yeah, I don't know. I think that should be it. Things are starting to pick up on this channel, which is nice. Slowly but surely, I'm going to be continuing to post 2 videos a day, and slowly but surely maybe get somewhere. Anyways, I milked the clock enough. We're almost up to the 8-minute mark, so I can make a couple extra pennies from the extra ads. Have a great night, guys. Bye for now.